8 points to remember before you lose weight. How you can ensure your keto diet is worth your time, efforts, and whatever you know. Welcome to another video of Indian Keto Diet. Everything you need to know, everything you should know. In this chapter, we'll be discussing about topics for anyone who is continuing keto or who's new to keto. So we'll be dividing this into 8 parts, and we'll try to minimize the time of each and every topic with briefly understanding of each and every topic, and we'll be having the detailed videos later on also. So don't forget to like and share and subscribe. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe the channel, and share this with your friends. Number 1, keto flu. Keto flu is a phenomena which happens when you start with keto. It's a natural phenomena. Your body goes through carb withdrawal symptoms. 3 hacks for keto flu. One is you need to have 70 ml per kg of water. Second is that you need to focus on your electrolyte intake, not electrolytes from ORS or erythritol. You have to consume white salt or Himalayan pink salt. Try avoiding all the kind of electrolytes which you see in the market usually, because they have other additives also to it which you don't need more than what your daily recommended allowance is. And third thing is about resting well, which helps you to get over keto flu. Keto flu can have some symptoms of, say, severe headache. You may feel really irritated with your diet. You may want to eat some carbs. You may vomit. You may have some nausea. You may have some brain fog. There's no clarity of thought, because that's where your body is, trying to trick you to have carbohydrates. So this is a very simple way how you can get over with keto flu. Coming to point number 2. Point number 2 is checking keto meters. This is the keto diastics which you see in my background. This helps you to understand if you're on keto or not, and you can check it with your first urine sample. There are a lot of keto meters which you get across the market. There's one which is for blood. There's another one which is for breath. Body utilizes ketones, and it also wastes ketones through breath and as well as urine. A keto diastix is a very inexpensive way. You get it on Amazon usually at a discount, and you also easily can start using it. It comes down to $5-6 a day, and you should be checking this every morning with your first urine sample. So you should know whether you're on ketosis or not. You have to understand that the idea of I am feeling ketosis is not going to work. You have to check whether you're on keto or not. Otherwise, whatever diet you're doing is not a ketogenic diet. It makes no sense for you to do all the hustle and then after that realize that you're not on keto. Third point, water consumption. This is what everybody has now remembered, that we need to consume 70 ml per kg. But sip on water, don't gulp on water. Don't try to fill yourself with water. Don't sip it in the evenings way too much than your mornings. Try to divide it in 14 hours. Say for example, if you're 100 kgs and you have to drink 7 liters of water, in 14 hours you can consume, say, every single hour if you try to aim at 500 ml of water. And that's where you can divide it in such a way that you have 1 glass of water which could be 250 ml, and you can focus on your water consumption. What is important for the body to metabolize existing fats and dietary fats, and what is the most underrated nutrient rather in any diet program? They speak about having 10 to 12 glasses. Bhai, tera glass chota hai, mera glass bada hai. How do I figure out 10 to 12 glasses, right? So we should have a proper figure in how you can consume water and why you should consume this much amount of water. To point number 4, keto cheat days. Yes, there are cheat days on keto. They're also called as reward days. They're also called as a day when you can eat everything. This needs 24 hours of pre-fasting. 24 hours is when you can place a cheat day. 24 hours of post-fasting is what you need to get back to keto. You will not be in keto immediately after a cheat day. Will definitely make you gain some temporary weight, which is just water weight. You may also take some time to get back to, again, in deep ketosis. On the diastics or on your blood meters you see better ketone levels, but a cheat day is important for you to ensure that you move beyond the stagnant weight and stagnant body measurement. It also has a medical reason that when you replenish glycogen, body opens up a lot of metabolic pathways which are responsible from our liver, which are also say very essential for us to ensure that we don't do a long-term keto diet. A generic idea of keeping a cheat day is 45 to 60 days. Usually 6 to 8 weeks is what I recommend. But I had placed my cheat day last on 30th December 2022. I'm recording this on 16 March 2023. And my last cheat day was August 2022. And in the year 2022, I kept only 2 cheat days. So you will understand when your body needs it, when your body weight or measurement is getting stagnant. If you're not on a fat loss program, if you are on a ketogenic diet for the lifestyle benefits which it gives you, you can see that your that you're not pooping so well, you have some constipation, you have some loose motions, you're keeping very less on energy despite having salt water, despite having electrolytes also, and that's where you should plan to place a cheat day. Usually do not place a cheat day at a wedding, because the other person is going to decide your menu, and keep it when you have nothing to do so that you can focus on just eating. Number 5, constipation. Oh, okay. You need to become a hottie, you need to do potty. Okay, sorry. Okay, let's come to the point. Constipation is something which a lot of people experience when they start with the keto diet, because they start increasing a lot of protein. You have to down regulate your protein intake and keep it at adequate levels. Refer to the link which I'm attaching in the description, which is for keto calculations. Also for constipation, there are 2 things. One is that, okay, start with chia seeds or psyllium husk, with lukewarm water if you're suffering from constipation. Castor oil also helps you, minimal quantities of like 5 ml. It tastes yuck. Don't just jump onto laxatives which are medically provided. With this, you can also include, there's a tea called hibiscus tea. How do you pronounce it? I don't know. Whatever that fool ka chai hota hai, that you can also have, which can help you with constipation. And this is going to be really helpful for you to ensure that your bowel movements are very important. 1 day of no poop, 1 day of no potty actually results in 3 days of no fat loss, like be it on inches, be it on weight. So that completely eradicates the entire idea of being on this journey. You have to focus on constipation. Less water intake can also cause constipation. Less white salt intake, which is normal salt with iodine and sodium and whatever we get in the market. That is also one more reason why people suffer from constipation. So please poop well, and I'll send you some tissue paper as well. Thank you. Number 6, hair care and hair loss. Oh yeah, you lose hair on keto. This is 5 years of hair growth. No, this is not 5 years of hair growth. This is 2 years. 8 out of 10 people do not experience hair loss on keto. They experience hair loss not just because of a keto diet, because they have been, let's say, on a fat loss journey. Your skin becomes loose. That is a fact of life. You can't just avoid it. There are no quick, hacks that how do you not get loose skin when you're losing fat. To an extent, some people get it, some people they don't. Great ways to work out so that you can avoid loose skin. But when you lose a lot of, let's say, when you see a lot of loose skin, your also hair fall starts. Now, one thing is, which is about, starting with biotin, which is before sleeping, starting with wheatgrass powder in the morning, not using a dryer, especially for your hair, if you have long hair, if there are females watching this. For males, yeah, please remember this, that the shower cap is not just made for females. It is not necessary for you to it is not necessary for you to wet your hair every time when you take a shower. You can also wear a shower cap. It looks funny on you, I know this, because I wear it every day. Medically speaking, I'm also attaching a link of Keto Doc, Dr. Shambhavi Chaurasia, who is in association with Ketorets. She is an independent doctor who's studying for further studies, and she can also help you with what supplements can you have. But it is always important for you to get your iron levels checked. It is important for you to get your vitamin D levels checked. Also for females, it is important for you to check your folic acid, and just a basic general blood test in detail will help you understand why you are suffering from hair fall. Hair fall starts with very minute, let's say very, very basic, hair fall, which happens. Normally a human body loses anywhere between 50 to 200 strands every day, depending upon your hair growth, depending upon your texture, geographical location, what shampoos are you using. And you have to really understand that if you wait for like 3-4 weeks, that hair fall is very difficult for you to reverse, or it is very difficult for your body to stop that entire streak of losing hair. So don't lose a lot of hair. Ensure that you are mindful about it. Hair loss is not something which is attached to keto, but be mindful about this topic as well. Number 7, supplements. Supplements are really great for us. We try to supplement them with food. We know that whatever we eat is not going to give you a lot of, say, multivitamins and minerals. I tried eating gajar ka halwa, thinking, because I wear contact lenses, I have -4 power for both the eyes, and I was expecting it to help me with my eyesight, but I gained fat. Thank you. This is just an example about how natural food cannot help you with supplement everything. It is great to start with a multivitamin, any generic multivitamin which you get at a medical store. I don't have any recommendations for this, because almost every multivitamin is mixed together. So some of them really work well for you, some of them don't. And second thing is starting with a fish oil tablet or a flaxseed oil tablet, especially for omega-3. This helps you to cut down your loose skin, which is your stretch marks, and also it helps you to ensure that your lipid profile is well balanced. The third thing which I recommend is for somebody who is seriously, let's say, in drinking a lot of alcohol, or those who have fatty liver, they can have some liver supplement also, consulting with the doctor. But a multivitamin and a fish oil tablet or a flaxseed oil tablet is good to go on keto. I've been trying to, let's say, consume these for the last 5 years. I take regular breaks and they have never caused any kind of issues. With my clients also, I've not seen any major deficiencies. Try picking up these supplements from a medical store, because that is again regulated by a lot of, say, government agencies at times. So check with your chemist and pick up a basic multivitamin. For supplementation such as magnesium, I said that magnesium intake can actually result in, you know, severe hair fall in Indians especially, because magnesium is magnesium is a mineral which is very, very present in soil, and we stay in an agriculture based country because we see things coming from, you know, places around us. Like we see products coming from places around us, or vegetables coming from, you know, nearby farms. So what's the point of actually consuming magnesium? Yeah, if you're not feeling well, if you're not able to sleep well, if you have severe cramps, it is great. But it is always better to get a blood test report and consult your consulting doctor, your family doctor, before you start with any kind of supplementation. Coming to the last point, which is the 8th point, super interesting topic, keto foods in the market. I saw some keto bread or I saw some keto cookies and I want to include it in my diet. The first simple question which I want to ask you is that, do you think that food or that food group or that product has to shout everywhere that it is keto? It's like written keto on the packet and then it says keto. Literally not. Like, you don't find cauliflower called as keto cauliflower until unless, like, recently some food delivery companies have started keeping it as keto cauliflower or keto vegetables. So the more you are on a natural diet where you consume high fats, adequate protein, low carbohydrates, and you achieve ketosis, it is going to be much more better than starting with processed foods. The problem is not with these processed foods, because when they process it, they will not put you out of keto. They will not even, you know, make you feel bloated, or they will make you feel really nice. But you have to understand why you wanted to adapt to a ketogenic diet is because of its anti-inflammatory benefits. When your body's inflammation goes down, gradually and slowly your body starts losing fat as well. That's the point of adapting to keto. So when you want those anti-inflammatory benefits, if you can cut down on packet opening and you can cut down on, you know, say, processed food, it's going to be any day better for you. And अगर यही सीन था तो फिर uncle chips खा लेते. Like, what's the point of actually on a diet which you're trying to, you know, figure out with natural food sources? And the more naturally you stay, that is going to be really helpful for your journey, as well as will not cause any kind of medical issues. So these are 8 points which you want to maybe, let's say, refer at a later point. Don't forget to save this video or bookmark this video. Keep this in your, you know, in your preferred playlist so that you can refer to this again. Share this with your friends so that they can be, you know, on a ketogenic diet which is much more safer, much more better, as well as they can enhance their results. And do like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment below your views if you find this useful. This is Rahul Kamra signing off.